DiIvory Edgecomb here, business and marketing expert, father, entrepreneur, and in this video, I'm actually a police officer sharing my story to give you my call of the day. Call of the day. So in this video, this call of the day is labeled pay attention. Now, something very, very small becomes something very, very big for some people. And in this case, this person, something very, very minor that they had real control of caused them to get really, really uptight and make it a big problem, which really didn't need to be. So before I get into the story, you know there's a disclaimer. Now, this story is based on real events, but if I name anybody, if a name or a character so happens to pop out, it is completely fictional, but the story is real. So, into the story. One of the first calls of the morning, I get a call that there was a burglary to a building. Now, some calls are kind of different. At the end of the day, they're all paperwork, but you handle them a little different. So my mentality is going to a burglary of a building, but when you get there, you always have to see and assess what you have. Hence, pay attention. You can't go in there thinking one and then handle it like that when it's really something else. So me being able to pay attention, I finally meet with the person, and they basically said that there was an item from their business that was stolen inside of the business, and they have no idea where it's at, who took it, or when it actually happened. If you heard anything that I said, that's a big, big no-no, because that's your possession, your property, and you don't know where it is, who took it, or when this could have happened. That was the big one. Honestly, I thought this guy was actually playing, but by his reaction and his demeanor, he was very, very, very mad. He was so mad that he wanted to go and do some vigilante stuff and go do things on his own. Obviously, he didn't even know where to start, when it happened, or who to go after, so he called the police to make the report. Simple call, but his attitude and his demeanor was so worked up that he literally had to take a seat as I was explaining the things to him, because we had to walk around the building, make sure it actually wasn't a burglary from the outside in to get his stuff. His property actually was in a secure room within the building, but the building is shared by about 3 to 4 businesses, I believe, that was there. So you don't know who did it. They all have the same key to the same secure room, and also a janitorial service that was there. Now, I don't know how you might feel when you hear this, but it was just kind of a lost cause to me. So when I was explaining this to him, he was upset at me that was the response and the answer that I gave him. But I didn't tell him like I want to tell you guys. If you just pay attention to your things, you would know when, where, how some of those things will start coming along. Just think about when's the last time you might have lost something. Say you lost it, and then you go to try to find it. You don't even know if it was in that same position. You don't even know how long ago it's been gone. You don't even know who took it. In this case, this was the actual, problem. So I bring this simple call to you guys because I want you guys to pay attention. For him, he lost a property that, he used for presentations and stuff in his business. What might you lose? People lose phones all the time. People lose wallets. People lose keys. They lose everything. But what one thing that you can think of that you will lose that could set you off to a point that where you just get so outraged, you don't even want to call the cops. That's like just a formality, but you want to go and do something about it. And then you're so mentally in your mind about doing something about it that you totally forget what you're doing, where you are, if you're driving, who's around you. You just become in this complete, utter state of rage or excitement that you're not seeing clearly. You're not focusing on the things that you need to do. And that is when something really, really bad can happen. So I want you guys to understand that. I want you guys to grasp that concept. like, comment, and subscribe as always to these videos, and comment below about this video, whether you like it, and if you want to see something different, because trust me, I see a lot of crap, but I want to make sure that the things that I relate to you guys, it actually can relate to your life, because some people, their calls need to stay there, and other people, their calls can relate to other people. So another call of the day in the books. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. I can't wait to comment below with you guys. Can't wait to bring you some more videos. So as always, be safe, pay attention, and be awesome.